Alright guys, Monarch here, and I just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on this past couple of days. I uploaded a video yesterday, whatnot, so forth, so you guys wouldn't think that I'm completely dead. But yeah, it's just a little bit of an update before tomorrow, which is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all you people out there. Hope you guys get lucky. Hope you found that special someone that was, very caring to you. And I hope whoever you find, or whoever you're with, is really nice and cool to you. So yeah, happy Valentine's Day. But, let me explain to you the crap that's happened, literally from Friday to today. Friday. Didn't go to school that day. Now, you would think I'd be uploading a lot of videos since I was out that day. No. Here's what happened. I was trying to install Super Street Fighter 4 on my computer, right? And I was trying to install it and put the serial keys in and everything. When I tried to run it, it said I needed a separate CD or DVD installation disc for it as well. Didn't have that. So I just the CD/DVD thing was used as an activation for it, which at the time, since I was using another copy, I'm basically providing on like a crack or a hack of some sort to get me to use it. Now, thinking that it would work, giving me what I had got, it doesn't. So I try to delete it. I do three things. First thing I do, I try to uninstall it. That's the safest way to remove a program from your computer, because it also removes the stuff from the registry, which I could really care less for, because a good YouTuber that I watch all the time, who does a lot of antivirus reviews and stuff, says that registry is like the snake oil of computers and shit. But again, I'm digressing upon that. I digress. The main problem was that I couldn't get the entire dang program and everything off my computer, and it was really sucking up my hard drive space because I only had like 10 gigs left from it, and it sucked up 20. So now I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I got frustrated and I tried to delete the entire thing from all the I tried to delete the program files and everything. Well, the files to run that program, not the entire program file folder. But anyway, continuing on, I basically delete it, and it says that there's two files that it can't delete. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like they're being used by another person or a process. I'm like, okay, explain to me how. Explain. There's no other process on this computer. No one else could possibly be using it. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. This is the last thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just system restore and undo the installation process entirely, so that way I wouldn't have to go through that crap. Well, did it. Halfway through though, basically it cuts to black. It says it needs to terminate a program. I hit terminate because I know for a fact that it wants to continue to run the system restore process. Big fucking mistake. Cuts the friggin' screen to black. Turn it back on, and what do you know? It says System 32 cannot be found. Great. That basically means that I wouldn't be able to friggin' load up my OS. But wait, you're wondering how the fuck am I talking to you guys right now? Excuse my language. Windows Vista. Yeah. I've talked to people on Skype about this, and hell, some people know me and they've heard of my endeavors with my friggin' computer. I used to have a Vista. Vista was actually the first OS that I had before I switched over to XP, because Vista was complete crap. But then this shit happened. It basically fucked my XP over, so I had to reinstall Vista onto my computer. Now, it's been giving me crap. This is after I had to reinstall Vista. I had to literally reinstall most of my programs. some of my programs don't work anymore. My Mugen doesn't work anymore. I have to reconfigure that. My Vocaloid, I didn't get to show you guys a video with it. I was working on doing the opening of Yu Yu Hakusho for you guys, because I was trying to friggin' put the lyrics and everything in there, and I wasn't finished. But that's gone now. I can't use Vocaloid unless I reinstall it, and I don't want to go through all the process of doing that again. Melty Blood React, and Melty Blood Cadenza, all three of them are gone. The only thing I have left, and thank the Lord, because it's the best version of Melty Blood Actress again, I still have that. I just had to configure stuff in my PS2 emulator, which, thank God, Vista saves all your files if you're upgrading from XP. Most of my other programs, they're okay. Nothing was missing really, but I had to reinstall a lot of shit. I don't have Vegas Pro 10 anymore. I have Vegas Pro 9, because apparently Vista can't install Vegas Pro 10, because it doesn't have the right installer pack and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Pinnacle Studio 14, I had to reinstall that. And no, I actually bought that crap, so it was a longer time, and I had to restart my computer about 3 times to install that shit. And even my free sound recorder, what I'm using right now to pick up my voice so you guys can hear me, I had to upgrade it to 2010, and I may have to upgrade my format factory so that way you guys are able to like friggin' see HD videos, and I don't have to wait so long to upload them like this one. But yeah, that's what I've been going through. But that was all on Friday. I did all that shit on Friday. And then I talked to J4Gamers1, who said that he had Windows Vista before, and he's like, you shouldn't stick with Windows Vista, you're sticking with crap right now. And I knew this. He's like, get Windows 7. Obviously I burnt the copy of it and whatnot, and I got a patch and everything. I'm not using Windows 7 yet. I'm probably gonna save it for when I need it as a last resort, because I never know when I may need it and when I want to convert. And you know, a lot of people on my Skype and everything, they want to find out whether or not, like, oh, are you really gonna go for Windows 7 or not? Again, I'm only going for it if something catastrophic happens to my Vista, like it did with my friggin' XP, in which I can't run it, which I almost went through. When I got the activation keys and the other stuff to try and run it, I thought you were supposed to use the activation key on the ISO, so that way when you install it, you don't have to deal with the whole it's not genuine bullshit, right? Yeah, that you can only use after you install the friggin' OS. So I was completely dumb. But I was like, you know what, my computer's running fine still, I don't think anything else is happening to it, right? So after I burned the copy of Windows 7 and I put it down in a safe place, I put the activation keys and everything into my documents so that way I'll save them for when I need them. Here's what the problem was. This shit loves to update all the time. This shit wants to update all the time. I had to deal with 92 fucking updates for my Windows Vista, right? 92 updates. Now, note, I said that the activation key and all the other stuff that I use for Windows 7, that I was going to use for Windows 7, I accidentally used that, but nothing happened, to my knowledge. But then, after the 92 updates installed and whatnot, they installed and my computer was back up and running, and I was using it again. This is into Saturday now, right? So everything's fine and dandy, nothing else is going on so far. I'm just continuing to get most of my files back in order and whatnot, and what basically happens is I only have 5 gigs on my computer left. So I'm like, what the fuck? 92 friggin' updates, and all I'm left with is 5 gigs. I was pissed as hell off. Decided to friggin' scrap everything that was useless on my system. I got a good 30 gigs now on my computer right now, out of 149 gigs, which is pretty decent. But that's just bullcrap. That updates themselves have to take up that much space. That's just not right. And 92 updates, really? Come on, Microsoft. Come on. That's not right. So, after that, basically, I go ahead and I turn off my system. It's nighttime now. I want to go to sleep. I normally put my computer on sleep mode because I don't want to friggin' turn off my computer all the way. I may still be doing something, or I may want to like turn it on and I don't have to go through all the loading process, and I can just jump straight back on my computer without having to wait, because that's what I normally do, and it saves power and energy and time rather than to leave it on in the night or turn it off and lose everything. So it turns back on in the middle of the day. It's Sunday now, right? It turns back on in the middle of the night. It's like 6 to 7 o'clock, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Black screen, and my mouse is on there. I'm moving it around, nothing's happening. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? Turn it off. Turn it back on. Log in. Windows Vista says that, oh, this is not a genuine model of Windows Vista. I was like, what the fuck? I bought a Windows Vista. My Windows Vista is the core system right now. That's what I started out with. If it wasn't genuine, I was going to be like, what the fuck? Hell to the hell no. So, now, I decide, hey, it's a good time to try out the Windows 7 disk that Jay let me use, right? So I turn off my system and I boot up the Windows 7 install disk, right? Now, it says that if you want to install it regularly and upgrade from Vista, you can keep your files, but you still have to have Vista on, right? I was like, shit. When you do a custom installation, it will delete all of your files. That was a no-no. So, now, what basically is going on is, I didn't know what to do at that point other than just shut it off. I give it some time and I turn it back on. It still gives me the genuine error. So what I do is I put in the product key, I type it in, it works out. My product key is on the back of my hard drive and whatnot. Typed it in, it worked out fine. And yeah, that was literally my entire weekend, trying to get my fucking PC in check. That was my entire weekend, trying to get my PC back in check. Now I'm running Windows Vista, and if anything happens in a case event that I get really infected or something, I could use Windows 7. But honestly, computers just fucking suck nowadays. Well, we use them all the time, man. They're a new brand of technology. But it's like, it's complete fucking, it's complete shit when you set up something with, it's hard to explain. When you like friggin' buy a computer and you try your best to make sure it's up and running and something fucks it over. But yeah, that was my fucking weekend. Hopefully Valentine's Day treats me right. Oh, by the way, sorry if this is dragging out so long. MVC3 is coming out, I think, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I swear, you need to pick it up. I'm picking it up because I'm getting myself a PS3 Slim soon. But yeah, pick up MVC3. Everybody is going to be on it. So yeah, I'm gonna see whether or not sooner or later to try and make some new videos along the way. I got most of my recording software back and all my programs that I normally use. Some stuff has been deleted to give myself either space or because they don't work anymore. But yeah, that I already told you guys the entire story. I'm running like on a minute here. I know I have extended time, but it's like I don't want to make this video too big. That's what she said. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I hope you guys had a good weekend. This is Monarch, and I will see you guys later.